Welcome to G Fun Facts Online, your go-to source for fascinating insights into the world around us. Today, we're diving deep into the future of food, exploring a revolutionary approach to agriculture called vertical farming. Imagine growing crops, not across vast fields, but stacked high in layers, often inside controlled environments. It sounds like science fiction, but it's happening right now. And it's tackling huge challenges like shrinking farmland and the crazy impacts of climate change on how we grow our food. Central to this agricultural revolution are two incredible soilless cultivation techniques, hydroponics and aeroponics. Let's unpack these game changers. First off, what exactly is soilless cultivation? Well, it's pretty much what it sounds like, growing plants without soil. Instead of roots digging into dirt, plants get their nutrients directly from water-based solutions or even a fine mist. These methods are fantastic for city farming, where space is tight, and they give growers amazing control over the entire growing process. Let's zoom in on hydroponics. This technique involves growing plants with their roots directly submerged in, or exposed to, a nutrient-rich water solution. Sometimes, inert materials like perlite or coconut coir are used just to give the plants some physical support. So how does it work? Plants slurp up a precisely mixed cocktail of nutrients delivered straight to their roots. These systems can be open, meaning the nutrient solution is used once, or closed, where it's cleverly recycled. The advantages here are pretty impressive. Hydroponics can use up to 90% less water than traditional farming. That's huge, thanks to water recycling and less evaporation. It's also incredibly space efficient. Plants can be packed closer together and stacked vertically, meaning you get way more produce per square foot, perfect for urban farms. Plus, plants often grow faster. We're talking 30 to 50% quicker, and yield more because they have direct access to all the good stuff they need. And because it's usually indoors, pests and soil diseases are much less of a problem, meaning fewer, if any, pesticides. You can even grow crops all year round, no matter if it's snowing or scorching outside. Farmers also get precise control over nutrients and pH, leading to consistently high-quality crops. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Setting up a hydroponic system can be pricey up front. You also need some technical know-how to manage everything. Energy for lighting and climate control can be a big consumer, though LED tech and renewables are helping. And if you're not careful, waterborne diseases can spread quickly. Finally, while great for leafy greens and herbs, it's a bit more challenging for root veggies or big staple grains. Now, what if we could take water efficiency even further? Enter aeroponics. This is where plant roots are literally suspended in the air inside a chamber and are periodically misted with a nutrient-rich solution. Fun fact, NASA helped develop this for growing plants in space. How cool is that? The roots get a fine spray of atomized nutrients, ensuring they have access to both food and loads of oxygen. The benefits? Aeroponics uses even less water than hydroponics, potentially up to 95% less than traditional farming. Because the roots are hanging in the air, they get maximum oxygen, which can boost growth rates and make plants super healthy. This often leads to even higher yields. The risk of diseases is also lower, since there's no soil and even less water contact. And just like hydroponics, it's brilliant for vertical farming and high-density planting. On the flip side, aeroponics can be even more expensive to set up initially due to the specialized misting gear. It demands a high level of technical skill to manage misting frequency, droplet size, and the overall environment. These systems are totally reliant on electricity. A power outage can be disastrous if roots dry out. Keeping the root chamber sterile is also super important to prevent nasty pathogens from growing. And yes, energy consumption for lighting and climate control is still a factor. So what's new in the world of hydroponics and aeroponics? Things are evolving super fast. We're seeing more automation and AI, with robots planting, monitoring, and harvesting. AI algorithms are fine-tuning environments and nutrient delivery. The Internet of Things, or IoT, is playing a big role too, with sensors providing real-time data on everything from water quality to temperature, all manageable remotely. LED lighting is getting more efficient and customizable, tailoring light for optimal plant growth. Big data and predictive analytics are helping farmers make smarter decisions. There's a huge push for sustainability, integrating renewable energy like solar and wind. Researchers are also working hard to diversify the types of crops we can grow this way, even looking at staple crops. And with the demand for local, fresh food in cities booming, urban vertical farms are popping up everywhere, from rooftops to shipping containers. We're even seeing modular farms, prefabricated units that can be quickly set up almost anywhere. So, if you were to choose hydroponics or aeroponics, it really depends on your budget, technical skills, what crops you want to grow, and your overall goals. Hydroponics is generally a bit easier to get started with and manage, making it more accessible for beginners, though it does use more water than aeroponics. Aeroponics can offer faster growth and incredible water efficiency, but it definitely requires a bigger investment and more technical expertise. Both hydroponics and aeroponics are truly remarkable advancements in how we grow food. They offer sustainable, efficient solutions that are especially vital in the context of vertical farming. As these technologies continue to get better and smarter, they're set to play an increasingly crucial role in feeding our planet. The future of farming is looking up, literally. That's all for this episode of G Fun Facts Online. Thanks for tuning in, and join us next time for more amazing facts.